Alright guys, the time is up. Hello and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub. It is Thursday, the time when we play with the seniors. And well, Saumitra and maybe there are a few others who have their exams going on or they are preparing for their exams. So I don't mind starting with them first. Let's see, well I had actually shortlisted Vardhan according to this list, but I believe that I should start with Saumitra because well that will be the right way to go, simply because we can relieve him faster. So I'm issuing a challenge to you first, Soumitra, and well, let's get this done because it's important. Studies are important, and I understand that uh, it's just the love of the game that you're here. Otherwise, some students just choose to stay absent altogether, but at least that's not the case. Okay, so shall I play the Alapin variation? That's exactly what I'm going to do. And well, should I sacrifice this pawn? Not quite. I'm not in a mood to do that. The d4 push shall happen. The only thing is, do I want to unsettle something here and there? No, not quite immediately. Here, following the same theme as of now, knights are exchanged, and I like this structure. Somehow I feel I'm very comfortable with this. And let's have this pawn, I believe, to f4. Can we do that? I think we should do that. So let's make this exchange. I like this setup in particular because I know where my king is going. I know that let's have this bishop on d3. I was planning to put it on b5, but I guess this is better. I don't know, for some reason. Now, the question really is, where does he want to castle? That's a big question. Believe me, that's a very big question here. What is it that he wants? I have aligned important pieces here and there, so let's go for it. The alignment of important pieces, huh? So that's nice actually. Let's see what happens here. Exchange over the e5 square, and well, you would like to play with initiative and tempo here. So should I go for the knight? Should I go for the pawn? And it's a big decision to make actually. Let's go for this one, attacking the knight actually. Let's see. And now it's perfectly okay to just let go of everything and take it with the pawn. Take it, or rather do this way. Is there a sacrifice on h7? Is there a sacrifice on h7? That's an important thing there. Let's first go for this. I like this setup. This is nice. I would like to go for this. Check comes first. Yeah, the check comes first, right? The check comes first. Do I take with the king here? Somehow wouldn't that be better if I take with the king? Yeah, let's take with the king. That's a surprise. Let's take with the king. I've allowed him this well, now this is pretty massive, right? This is a check. That is pretty massive. What say about that? Guys, that's a check. I can't deny that. I mean, come on. That's big. That's big. That's really big. And now, of course, I have to be mindful that there is a checkmate threat. There is no way that I will, forget that. So it's very important there. Shreyan is here. Well, those who are all above. Well, what about this one? I don't think so. What's this nice thing? Shreyan, if you are over 1400, well, then you should go ahead and type your ID. I don't know. You should go ahead and do that. Now, Soumitra, I have not used your screenshot, but I will use it. It's not that this is the last time ever. I will use it. Today, I just stuck to something old. I think I saved it in some other folder. Soumitra, all the best for your exams. By the way, that's why I played with you first. That shows, guys, that shows that when you are really, in not in a settled frame of mind, you cannot play the best chess. And that's what even happens to coaches. Don't forget that. It happens to us also. So when there are a few other things to do, yes, it was a good game, Soumitra. And by the way, I hope you are keeping an eye on the videos, English videos uploaded. Of course, I believe your English exam is done, but whenever you find time, you should go ahead and play. Now, Vardhan has also chosen the same line, but not knight f6, knight c6. Now, that is something very different, and he probably wants to go for the Siberian trap. Vyang is with me here. Vyang, what's up? Does this look something familiar? Ooh, this is... You're welcome. Well. Let's challenge this. Let's challenge this queen here. Let's do that. Who is pushed it with the pawn? Okay. Now, what says the good idea here? Should I just go for the bishop g2, the fianchetto? Looks like a sound idea, but I'm not very sure about that, though. I'll have to be honest with you. And now I have to drop the bishop. Well, let's go here, where? Okay, let's go. Let's bring it back here so that the knight at least is not pinned. He's going for the Siberian. He was, but I told you the other day, you play g3 and then that's not possible. So I like whatever has happened here. I like that. Okay, sir, on Monday, he says I was out of town. I know that. I read your message, Granth Uttekar. I did that. I did read your message. Completely agreed. Check first. So I'm going to take with the queen. And by the way, this is not looking great, right? This is not looking great tonight. So he played the tournament, half the tournament. Granth played half the tournament. That's okay. Now, Shreyan has some net issues, right? Yes, Shreyan says that he doesn't have the best net connection ever. Happens. Do your best. That's why we are playing 3+2. We are not playing... Okay, now this is something... Well, the pawn is still pinned. Now this is the thing. If I take here, it takes with the bishop. That's all of a sudden there is pressure on my rook. But the pawn is the knight is still pretty much pinned. Now that's the thing. Those are the things, guys, to watch out for. I am serious about this. Now this is what you want to see, okay? Awesome here. This is some education here. The knight is still pinned, so there's no rush for me to take that knight immediately. If I had taken it now, then after bishop takes c6, I'll have to play something like f3. And that's not exactly what you want. But now I have to take, because that knight is not pinned anymore. I have to take now. For sure I have to do that. He's taken it with the pawn, which means that there are two attackers and two defenders for the c6 pawn, unless I add one more attacker. Let's play this move, knight to f3, for a reason that I get to attack the e5 pawn. By the way, students, there is an announcement very soon that I shall make. Very soon, okay? It is about the lectures by Omkar sir about checkmate patterns. And how many tournaments will he play in a month? Will he just continue to play one tournament because it's now for 2 hours? So very soon, you will see that I am going to make some serious announcements. And well, now he is really after my queen. Is aligned pieces nicely. But I guess the best thing for me to do here is to probably go for queen f. Sure, right? That makes sense? Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, it does. I like that strategy. Queen to f4. Okay, so I was saying that we are going to have some announcements very soon. I am sure that you are excited as I am to tell you all those things. By tomorrow, or let's say next week, Tuesday, surely I will share more. Now here is the thing, should I go ahead and put the queen, or should I just block it with the rook? I can block it with the rook though. I like that idea. I can block it with the rook. Yes, I can block it with the rook. I can. Well, of course, I must be mindful that the pawn on a2 is hanging. I'm completely aware of that. And I'm not going to sacrifice my castling here. So now, if I had played king f1, which is the line nowadays, the modern players like king f1, put the king on f1. Well, now he takes that. Now he takes that, which is quite surprising. I can now probably go for the bishop here. I can do that. I can take this one as well. I can take this pawn, right? But he is going to go ahead and take this one. I can take it with the queen as well. Lots of interesting attacking opportunities coming up here. Lot of them. Let's see what's the best here. Let's take with this. Let's play something aggressive. Oh, he has pushed the pawn, which is to my disbelief. That is absolute disbelief that he did that. Why did he do that? No idea. I'm down to 22 seconds, by the way. This happens a lot, guys. Shouldn't be happening, but happens. What are you going to do about that? I believe now we have this knight to... Yeah, this looks good. So I'm attacking the pawn twice. Cleared the c file. Yes, there's a right question by Vihang. He's asking, when are you going to accept the requests? Well, seriously, there are a lot of requests. Is it not? Yes, sir. There are a lot of requests. I will accept them, okay? This is good. Check, can I do this? Can block it with the knight. Can I do that? I can block it with the knight, yes. Oh, you forgot that there is a mate on g7, Vardhan. Why did you do that? Watch opponent's threats. You had to watch opponent's threats. Oh, you have to watch opponent's threats. By the way, that was a good game. By the way, we had Aritra. Ankit Banerjee is here. Very good evening. Ankit, we had Aritra who joined us. Is that your friend you were talking about? He was also from, he was from Kharagpur. Ankit Banerjee is with us. Ankit, tell us more. Is that your friend you were talking about? Someone from Kharagpur. Aritra Bakshi was with us for the last stream. So let me know. The next one is Granth Utekar. Granth, I hope you are with us, man, because you are up next. Very good evening. No, Arijit probably was Jay's friend, right? He was Jay's friend, right? So Ankit Banerjee, there was good news then in that case. There's someone else also now from West Bengal, from Kharagpur, I told you, from Kharagpur. So now the question is, what do I do? Do I play the knight attacking the pawn one more time? Shall I do that? Shall I go for the bishop d6? Lots to happen. The Tata Steel Masters. Well, I know that Magnus Carlsen, Grandmaster World Champion Magnus Carlsen, suffered a loss. Is that news? True. And that too, after a very long time, right? He lost a game after a long while. Kindly let me know So I'm an exchange down, believe it or not. Yeah. Yes, lost to Grandmaster Andre. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. I mean, so now we have to go for this. Okay, so now what's up? Should I just hide that bishop? Should I just go about defending it? I think I'll block it. Dishan is saying, please make a note of my ID. Dishan, sure, I'll do that, man. 100%. I will do that. Yep, I will do that. Leechus has updated. Leechus has updated what, dear? Tell us, Jay, tell us what are the new features? What has Leechus done? What's new? Jay has something to share with us. Jay, what's up? I feel like I should go for this pawn. Yeah, totally. I feel that. This is big need. Yeah, Puzzle Storm. Yesterday, Prajna was asking about it. You're right. If Jay, if that's what you're talking about, well, I'm aware of that. Yes, yes. Puzzles. Oh, there is a new drop down named Puzzles. That's because of the Puzzle Storm, I believe. Yes. So true. That's right. Okay, now we can now, I believe, do this. Yeah, and in fact, Prajna kept on asking me about it, so maybe she has tried it. Has any senior tried that? What is it? Is it like some puzzle rush? Now that's bad, right? That's bad, right? Guys, it has to be bad, right? This is, don't tell me this is good in any way. That's bad, right? I'm getting the exchange back, sure. Itesh is saying I solved. Vihang is saying I have tried. What do you mean, Itesh? I have solved. Like that's it? Are there stages? What do you mean I have solved? That's it, you just solved. I believe Vihang, wasn't it you who shared the screenshot? I believe so. I believe that Vihang shared the screenshot. Let me know, Vihang, if I'm right here. I'm not going to allow the rook on the 7th rank here, so did that. Itesh is saying my highest score is 25 then there. 25, huh? Well, now I have to go for this. And now I guess I'll go with the bishop. What's up with that? And from another ID is 33. Okay. People have seriously tried that a lot, huh? A lot, I'm saying. People have tried that a lot. What if I do this now? I'll just take that. Can I do this? I'll keep doing that. What's up? Okay, that's a draw. No, it's a draw. King side pawns? No, it's a draw. I can't leave this because then the king will come and start pressurizing. And anytime I go there for the king side, it just is bishop to g5. Anyway, well, the next one is Itesh. Itesh, you are up next. I guess it is with Vihang, right? I have to play two games, I believe. Am I right? 3 plus 2 and 1. I think I'm right. That's how it is. By the way, any updates from your schools, guys? I've heard that the schools are going to reopen. Some more good news coming. Vihang, I'm not asking about you. You've already made it very clear that for you nothing is really happening this year at least. But I'm just wondering. Any news about the schools reopening or anything like that? Mumbai, Thane, and Pune. Vihang, what's your source? But isn't that just free? trying to checkmate me? He's trying to checkmate me there? Really? What's up with that, huh? What's up with that? He's threatening to checkmate me there. What a trap there. Queen takes rook. Queen takes queen. What's up with that? No news in Pune yet. Why no news in Pune yet? What's up with that? Look what has happened. This should not happen. The moment I get distracted, this is what happens. Shouldn't get distracted like that. No! How sad is that? I mean, exactly how sad is that? No way, man. So not done. So not done. I guess this is the best move. Yeah. Well done with that. Major disasters. Dishan says his highest is 20 something. Can I go for this? Can I go for this attack? Let's go for this. Ooh, action packed. Really action packed. Oh, it's done that. Let me just save this first. I guess I'll have to bring the knight back. Now I think we can go for the doubling of the bishop. Not the doubling of the, or rather doubling of the rook, no. What say? I think he's not being very careful about his position here. By the way, this Monday, the coming Monday, seniors, I hope that you will put on a very good, put up a very good show. I'm telling you that. I am serious. I am serious. Just put on a good show this time. Can we do this? My goodness. Can we do this? It's down to last 40 seconds. Touch and go situation, really. It's bringing the rook there. What's the idea? What's the idea, guys? Let's give a check. Then let's come back, shall we? Let's come back. What shall we do here? Let's come back. Well, now let's do this. Let's attack the bishop. Then let's give a check. And let's win the queen free. Then let's take this bishop. This rook is absolutely pinned. Therefore, this is mate. Oh, Itesh, winning a one game is tough. I am telling you that winning a one game is tough. You tried, and by the way, what a trick that was. I moved my king to h8, knight takes f7. Whoa, that was a trap. Okay. Winning a one game is tough, and by the way, this was always a trap because I told you this king and the queen on the same diagonal. So when that's the case, the idea was always to gain support on f3, but you thought that, whoa, what's that? You thought that I moved this pawn just to attack the bishop. I didn't move that pawn to attack the bishop. It was in fact just an idea to get rid of that, to clear the diagonal. That's the thing there. But anyway, this was awesome. Well, Vyung is saying that I told you, but then hey, you have to work some idea. You have to apply your complete thought to that, and I did that. So now I think it's Vihang. I'm going to play 2 games with Vihang regardless. So first will be the regular game where I play the 3+2 and then immediately a 1+0 also immediately. Okay. So Vihang is rated 2-1-0-2 right now, which is an incredible rating. I like that actually. And the pawn will be taken, and I'll come back on the square e2 here. One thing is for sure, that in this line, let's go for this b7. Isn't that something? I'm not sure, but that definitely, it feels like there is something there. Let's go for this knight. And I have just given my bishop for nothing. For nothing. For nothing. I've given my bishop for nothing. You don't want that. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. That rook had to go there. That's the only thing it could do with that. Swaroop has just joined. I didn't notice that. Swaroop is in the chat. I didn't notice that. So Swaroop, welcome. And yes, it is painful to watch when your student is a queen up. Had to finish that. But then there are some tricks. Hurts. It does. Completely and totally. It does. What can you do about that? Nothing. You cannot do anything about it. Anyway, this is not looking great either. You're a piece down here. You don't really want to do anything much here. Now, yes, this was the sacrifice that I was expecting. and it will work well this time for him, no doubt, because for the obvious reason, that that is already a piece of. This is disaster, pretty much the end. There's a mate thread on H2, so that's the thing that you have to watch out for, guys. So in case you are wondering, well, that's mate now, is it not? Can I try this? Does it work? Sure. Can I try this? This is the try. Had knight taken H2, queen takes H2 is mate anyway. My move, I think, is pretty much forced here. Again, it's forced, is it not? Ah, hurts. But at least there was no mate. Now there is. So, now what's that? That's called too much of threats. And also an interference of some sort. Okay. That was brilliant. By the way, a free piece considered on E2. That's not exactly what you want here. This knight on C3 was important. Yeah, this knight over here was important supporter of the bishop after my queen left for B3 destination. The piece gifted. Let's play one more because that was the original plan. So we want to play 1 plus 0. Let's do that. I'm not sure how 1 plus 0 will go because when you stream there is always some lag. We will try to play decently here. So this is it. Yeah, this is pretty much going the standard stuff. The knight here and the pawn push. I don't know why I did not take there, but yeah, I didn't. Okay. Takes. There is okay. Okay. Can there be a move like this? Possible, very possible. But first, the exchange of queens shall happen, he says. Not quite, right? Now you don't want the exchange. Not there. You want it all the way. Attacking the pawn and maybe attacking the bishop. Okay. Okay. Now what's up with that? Check. Back. Is that a check? Time out. Oh, this always is. By the way, now I have this check, But anyway, the position was better for him. The time is really not an issue. 2-0, that's brilliant. Uh, Chinmay Chess is next, but before we start that game, Viyang, I would really want you this time on Monday to score that at least 1 point against Omkar sir. Not this Monday. I don't think he's playing this Monday. The second Monday, maybe. I'll let you know by tomorrow if he's playing in, because the 1st of Feb is Monday, is it not? So I'm not quite sure. That's no. Sorry. Not 1 plus 0. Beg your pardon. It's 3 plus 2. Chinmay, I will issue the challenge again. Don't worry. By mistake, I issued a 1 plus 0 challenge. That doesn't work well when I'm streaming live. When I'm not streaming, that works perfectly for me. Not when I'm streaming. At least one, I'm saying. Still, the target is to get 3 points against him. I mean, let's see. Chinmay, you are also a rising star, and you have rightfully, entered 1800 territory. Awesome. Now make this game count. Very important. Now I just played e6 instead of d6. That's not the way to play. The main line is d6. I played e6. Sarup, let's see. Let's hope. At the moment, that's not happened. Chinmay, yeah. Now I have 2 central pawns. I like that. And I can look to solidify the pawn structure. Although I must say that I'm looking at the king side attack, another queen side attack, but it looks like, at the moment at least, that I have good attack going on the queen side. Let's see. Can I get one of the bishops? Can I get one of the bishops? Sarup is an active participant, but he doesn't play the tournament. I also wonder why. He is... oh, Samartha is here. Samartha, what's up? I miss playing with you, man. What's up with the classes? Just 2 days. Sarup, that's a big comment. Why? No, don't say that. That's not fair. That is so not fair. What do you mean you ate the side? Why? That's so not done. Sarup, you got to have a reason for that. That's not fair. I mean, it's a pretty good site. In fact, it's an open source website which is actually doing a good job for all the chess lovers, wherever they are. Can I now go for the attack on the king side? Wow, come on, with so many things at your disposal. For example, you have the piece set, and then you have the board settings, you have the behavioral settings, you have ultra bullet possibilities, there is ratings, puzzles, database. I mean, all that, and whoa. Jay, that is awesome. I am impressed with this, Jay. Fantastic. You are doing a massive job there. You're helping leeches translate in Marathi. Brilliant. Way to go, Jay. Sarup, now you can praise Jay at least. I mean, that's really awesome. Oh, queen is suddenly entering my territory. Is that so? Yeah. Now we could go for this bishop here. Could I have taken the pawn back? I wonder. Because then the pawn on c6 was hanging. And you don't want to see that. Now what's up? Taking with the pawn, huh? Taking with the pawn. Ooh. Taking with the pawn. Can we go for this bishop maneuver? Okay. Now you have to play this, right? Otherwise it's checkmate. Bishop g7 was checkmate. Surely, right? Chinmay, working hard. No doubt. Well, I guess now I have to do this. And would I want to exchange? Would I want to exchange? The answer is no. He had a mate, he missed. Oh, you had a mate. You missed a mate. Now you have it. You had a mate, Chinmay. You had a mate here. This was a blunder. This one on the spot. Queen h6 was mate. You missed that. Fortunately, later again you had the mate for some seconds to go. But then this was immediate on the spot. You should have punished that. I had played that move overlooking this pawn. I thought that the queen is there. But you have a pawn on f6. Queen h6 was on the spot, mate. On the spot. That's brilliant. You missed that. Next is Jay. By the way, Chinmay, hold on. There is a chance before 7 if I get to play with everybody. I will play a bullet round with you. So Chinmay, stick around. Well played. But don't wait for the second chances to come. Punish it immediately. Queen h6, mate on the spot. I pushed that pawn and that was a blunder. Time pressure, you're right. In fact, for you it was the time pressure. I tried to, win the game by playing some quick fast moves so that you would be timed down or flagged down. But turned out you had rook h1 checkmate. Ooh. Jay is pretty fast today. Good to see. But don't be very fast. It is not bullet game. Don't be very fast. Be reasonable. Put some thought into it. Now what's with that move? That is some strange move. Not sure. Why push that pawn one more time? Don't I have this? Because, yeah, I just went back. I mean, well, I knew that. He was planning on to play the knight, but yeah. The question really is, where does he want, where does he want the castling done? At some point, he has to contemplate castling, right? Some stage at least. Sure. Now, he has allowed me the check here. I am going to give the check, for sure. Let's see how he defends the check. He goes back with the bishop. That is a big surprise. Okay. Dishan has some ideas. Sir, if you take the knight, we can be a pawn up or something like that. I was not expecting this. Now, by the way, bishop takes c3. Did I overlook that? It was on the spot win, I suppose. Bishop takes c3. On the spot win. Yeah, I really think I overlooked that. Chinmay says that bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, bishop takes h5, g3 was the refutation he had. So therefore that could not have worked. Nissan now says that okay, who knows? Now Jay, I don't know why you did not take my free knight there. There was no reason for you to miss out on that. I am serious. Why did you not take my free knight? The knight on c4 was free, Jay. Oh, believe me, free. Some discount. I'm winning my pawn back at least. In the least bit. And now the check here. Am I winning the knight? Is there a checkmate? Surely now this is the move. The bishop is free. Everything everywhere is free. Let's take the knight though first. And oh, he resigned because this rook is also free. Okay, Jay, you tried that trap very well, but you have to find out what if your opponent does not fall for it. Disan, you are up next. Disan, you are rated. What's your rating? 1386. What's that? 1-5. Okay, the blitz rating. 1563. We are only considering blitz rating, is it not? Chinmay says, you missed a mate. I missed a mate. How many others saw that? Vyang, did I miss a mate? Dishan sounds like a grandmaster. Yeah, Swaroop. Grandmaster in the making. Not a grandmaster right now, but grandmaster in the making. Why not? Why not? Okay. So he's going for the Scandinavian, and I'm going to play my line with knight f3 instead of the knight c3, the regular stuff. He goes all the way back, by the way. That's his style of play. He just goes, all out for that attack. That's it. He just likes it that way. Whoa. F6. Guys, F6 has been played. You all know, guys, F6, not a big supporter, not a big fan of F6 move. Well, I guess the point is that it's a big dream from now. I should have started when I was a college student. But why not? Let's keep it alive. Who knows? Who knows? Let's keep it alive. Surely. Let's keep it alive. Vyang surely has that dream. And by the way, Vyang surely should play tournaments now. It's time for him to do exactly that. So we have some big champions. Swaroop, your dream should be to start loving leeches. Because you claim that, the layout is bad or something like that. Should I go here? Is that a good square for my queen? I wonder. Let's go here all the way. Does he want to take my knight? He wants to take the knight. Big, big surprise. Now, by the way, Chinmay, Samartha, then you have Granth. These are the guys I really want to fire up all cylinders on Monday when we play tournament. Okay? I am serious. Big time. So Vihang can score a point against Omkar sir. Saumitra can do that. And the third point, is what we are searching. So that can be contributed by either Sanchit, Samartha, Chinmay, or by 2 draws. Hey, we have agreed that no matter how the points come, we have agreed that. Can I take this? Big decision. No, I don't want to take there. Say, I don't want to take there. Yeah, let's not take there. Manas defeated Kshitij. Okay. Vihang, that's a breaking news. Wasn't aware of that. That is fantastic news. Boyo, that is some news. For sure. Jay can also do that. Yeah, sure. But then Jay has to make sure that he begins well, but he has to ensure that he plays well in the middle game. Kshitij also, definitely. Full contention. Kshitij can do that. Absolutely 100%. Can I go for a mate here? Is there a mate here? Boy, let's try this. Okay. I have this. The knight went there. Surprising. I had not calculated that. Suddenly, tactic over the board. Hmm. Why did he do that? I'm not sure. Is he just playing for time here? Maybe he is playing for time. I cannot think of any other reason why he did that. Let's go attack the knight. Boy,